Start.
A very good morning to all. My name is S.P. Dwarakesh, Assistant Professor in Electrical and Electronics Engineering. Now we are going to see about electromagnetic working motors, the principle and working procedure. First, before going to topic, we have to see the properties of a magnet. This is a magnet, bar magnet. Bar magnet has two poles, north pole and south pole. That is bipolar. Monopolar does not exist. So flex lines will start from the north pole and end at the south pole. So this is the nature. So number of flex lines will starting from the north pole and it will end at the south pole. So more number of fluxes are flowing from north pole to south pole. So we know the basic rule, that is like poles repel each other and unlike poles attract each other. So like pole repel each other. When it is repelling, another magnet is same north pole is coming behind or coming nearer to the first magnet. A force is created and this force will repel the magnets. So this force is used as a basic for motors. So the construction of motor is an art of engineering with the help of this force. So let me see the working principle of the motor first. So motor is, we are having two magnetic poles, north pole as well as south pole. Okay, and then there is a current carrying conductor. This is a conductor. So in conductor we are having large number of coils. When you give supply to the coil, this a magnetic flux lines will circulate in the normal to the coil, such that the flux lines will flow like this. This is a magnetic pole. The flux lines will come from north pole and originate at the south pole. Therefore, at this point, the flux will cancel each other, and at this point, the flux will aid each other, and it will move the conductor towards this direction. So this is the principle. So whenever current carrying conductor placed in a magnetic field, that is north pole and south pole, it is a current carrying conductor placed in a magnetic field, it experiences a mechanical force such that the conductor is moving. So when another pole is like this, north pole and south pole, now the conductor will move in another direction. So this is the basic principle of motor, working principle. Now let me see the design in terms of electrical vision. So we need a north pole and south pole, that is a magnetic system. So in order to create a magnetic system, we cannot put the bar magnet, because the bar magnet consists of small energy and it will not persist for a long time. Therefore we are creating electromagnet. So we need flux to flow in a uniform manner. Therefore, we are creating poles. This is a poles. These are poles which is made up of iron or any metallic conductors, and a coil is put on the metallic conductor. This is a pole shoe. So this setup is called as a field system. So as per the working principle, magnetic flux lines will pass from north pole to the south pole. Now we are having the conductor. So this conductor is your armature. So armature it should have conductors. So we have to move the conductor in the armature slots like this. These are the armature slots. So we can wind the coil in the armature slots like this. Okay. There are two types of windings, that is lap winding and wave winding. Based on the two methodology of windings, we can wind the coils in the armature slots. So as a whole, when you give the supply to the armature, this is the armature system. When you give supply to the armature and field system when you give plus and minus supply. Okay, north pole and south pole will align. Magnetic flux lines will pass. So a torque is created. Torque is in the sense force and a distance moved. So you are giving an electrical force so that it has moved a distance meter. The unit of force is Newton and the distance moved is meter. Therefore, it is the total torque created. So this torque will tends to rotate the motor in the direction. If suppose we need to change the direction of the motor, we have to give the field system with a different polarity, opposite polarity. Therefore, flux lines will move in the opposite direction and the motor will rotate in the another direction, that is counter direction. This is the normal